Okay, I'm just going to show you how to create essentially a web page in Zoho Sites. So this is the home page. You can see as I put the mouse over all of this stuff here, I can edit and change it. It allows me to do different things and add buttons and stuff like that, and add another menu down the bottom, and we can choose what else we want on the left. Most of this is pretty self-explanatory, and it's best to probably have a play with it and get a feel for it. And maybe just start off on trying to create a new web page and then just start playing with it from there and getting the feel from it. That would be the best option. And then you can come back and edit this stuff later on. So basically, to create a new page, we need to first click the Pages button in the top left-hand corner, and then we select the Add Page button. And in this instance, I'm just going to also show you how I create the pages for the training tutorials. So the next one that I need to create is going to be how to create a quote. Page URL automatically pop up, and then we've got all the SEO stuff. Now this is all for Google searches and outside searching through search engines, which we don't want to do because this is an internal thing, and they can't log into it anyway because they need a username and password to be able to see any of this information. So leave the SEO part blank. You've got a header code and you've got a footer code. These things are basically useless for an internal wiki. The only time these things are good is if there's some kind of external analytics or there's some kind of external app or program that you guys would like to use in the future that you would like on the internal wiki page, bots and things like that for all sorts of advanced stuff. And then that's where you can edit that. But ideally, you leave them blank also for an internal wiki. All this stuff on the right-hand side, honestly, I would just leave it as it is because it's just all set the default settings, and we're not doing anything crazy with this kind of a wiki website. Click the Add button down the bottom corner, and now this is the page that we've just created, okay? You can see up here that the URL says how to create a quote. So this is the easy part. Editing all this and making it look pretty. It's not too awkward and it's not too hard at all. We can obviously delete that section, which I've just done. And then now I'm going to click on that button there, and I'm going to say I want to put a video in here, and I want to embed a video into that screen, and that's the video that I want to embed. And then now it's popped up with a nice little video in that screen. And that's how simple it is to do the video stuff. Okay, and then obviously we click publish. When you click publish, it means that it's essentially saving it to the site. And then now, if we go to your actual wiki site, which is what your staff should be going to, which is called lpwiki.zohosites.com. Okay, and this is essentially, as you can see, it's the actual website. Okay, and if I click on anything here, everything is actually non-changeable, right? We go over to Zoho CRM and you'll be able to see add lead, add client, add activities, add suppliers, and things like that on the left. And if we go back over here, we can see that we've got the same stuff, and I've started to create Job Manager and how to create a quote. Now, I need to show you how you put the page. As you can see, I've just created this, but it's not really under Job Manager because it should be, right? So what we need to do is go to Settings and then go to Menu. And this is quite easy. Sometimes it works very well. Sometimes you might just have to refresh your screen. But you essentially just grab this and then we just drag it over and see how it's kind of popping out a little bit there. So now it's kind of going under the Job Manager tab. And now we can see that. And so that's how easy it is to do that, okay? And the select the page in which this is actually going to show on. Well, for us, this is going to show essentially on the root directory, which is the first one, which is going to be the home page. So we will save that. Obviously no settings have been found, so that's fine. We want to save that menu there. And then we go back to the builder. And then if we go down to more, you'll be able to see now that we now have how to create a quote, has popped up under the Job Manager tab. And that's how you do that.